Hello friend and welcome back once again to Grigsby's War in the East with me as the Soviets. Let's take a look. We are in October 5th. So turn 16 after my opponent's turn. And we can already see things are going fairly well for us, at least when it comes to OB changes. So that's good. Alright, let's go and take a look at the events. The Axis reached the Sphere River. Finnish forces take Petrozavodsk, take up defensive positions on the Sphere River, and the Olonets Karelia region is captured by the Axis, so that's now this entire area here. They have that. And I believe in November they capture also the, I don't know how the area, the Karelian Isthmus, right? I was like, what was the name again? But yeah, that. So, then there's partisans and the First Moscow Conference. The First Moscow Conference took place from September 29th to October 1st. William Averill Harriman, representing the US, and Lord Beaverbrook, representing the UK, met with Joseph Stalin in Moscow. The discussions involved the promise of aid and support by the Allies to the Soviet Union in the coming fight against Nazi Germany. Based on conference agreements for the period of October 1941 through June 1942, the USA and Great Britain would provide monthly deliveries to the USSR of 400 airplanes, 500 tanks, anti-aircraft and anti-tank guns, motor vehicles, aluminium, and other metals. In return, the USSR promised deliveries to the Americans and British of large quantities of raw materials needed for war production. Alright. Oh yes, the blessed rain has come. The heavy rain, that is. Let's take a look. The weather ground is not yet fully muddy. But, oh yeah, this is looking really good. Next turn, it's going to be even worse. And the ground will stay the same, unfortunately. For now, but I think after October 12th, that will change. So, basically, we'll be getting... I mean, we don't have any humid cold territories either. Like, humid cold is only up there, so we won't be bothered by it. And down here, this strip, I guess. But yeah, everything is humid or humid warm, meaning that we still have a ways to go with heavy rain here. Very nice, and that means that at least so far we held out. And that's good. Okay, let's get rid of these and take a look at any potential battles that my opponent might have done. Nothing here. Tried to go around. I thought he might. That's why I kept this flank here in case he wanted to go up, but this wasn't the main line, so it will be fine getting these guys out. Actually did get some in there, that's pretty good. He did some recon. Nothing fancy. And yes, okay, he's been halted. Nice hold. I mean, we only lost 45 tanks in that endeavor, but he lost more men than I did. And most of those tanks, as usual, are older models anyway. Nowhere else did he attack. These are now heavy mud and light mud hexes. I want to go at the very least into this heavy mud, probably even the light mud, but I do think this is a good time now. Okay, fair enough. That's the entire turn. No business, so with interdiction. Okay, what I want to do though is I want to actually go and send most of my air forces to the reserve. My opponent isn't running any air operations, and I want to get them there so that basically I don't need to send supplies, basically, and it will improve the supply situation of the rest of my forces while the weather is so bad, and I'll get these guys back out during the spring. That feels right to me. I mean, if my opponent had Leningrad encircled, then I guess things might have been different, but that's not the case at the moment. So, there's no reason to worry about stuff. I'll keep only the recon group for the moment. I know I send a lot of planes out, but my opponent isn't using his planes, so I'll be fine. It also means I can wage a larger air war during 1942. Depending on how bad things get during those few turns where my opponent will have just regular cold, and he will take his last positions. We're in an excellent position, I think. Leningrad not besieged. I mean, he's not in Moscow. So, but that might change. He's far away from Orel, hasn't captured Bryansk, far away from Kursk, and Belgrade and Kharkov aren't taken yet. I can see him still taking those in the winter, but for now my opponent is far behind on points, so I'm in a good position here. Not complaining. Indeed, my opponent is running behind on historical objectives. Which I think, as the Germans, is not a good position to be in. Send those to the reserve, and send these over here. Immediately. It's a national holiday today. I can't imagine that we actually have people doing construction today. There we go. Alright, there you go. That's the air. Technically, it would probably be better to not have my not run training missions on good planes because they might crash and get destroyed, I think. So probably you're better off just using other models, but oh well. Let's take a look at the northern frontier. So we have a surplus of air. Let's see what it is mostly. Flag low could be 1, and night fighter could be 1.5. So it's just regular fighters. Interesting that it's only too much. Well, we can see how much it is now for each one. $105. Okay. And with 102 ground, we're totally fine there. Apparently, Transcoxes does need additional stuff. Let's see. Oh, this is the slider. Okay. Well, I can send some night fighters to the Transcoxes. Let's just send both. Okay. Now we have the Far East. We're at 102 on the ground, 130 on planes now. This kind of stuff can get a bit confusing in that regard. It's hard to say always how many points can be allocated. Like sending this now, it was 119, 116. 13. Even though it was bad before, so it's a bit weird. 110. But I'll go along with it. 18. 14. And this is probably 100. And 1. Excellent. Now all I need to do is send something weak, because 2.95 might, yeah, it's just one. I can send another cavalry up to the map. Yeah, okay, that's good. And there's no combat, so it's not gonna get below 100. Let's quickly take a look at this stuff. So much stuff arrived as usual. Oh man. Jeez, this is a lot of reinforcements. Let's get rid of that so we actually have better vision of what's going to happen next turn. This is fine. Actually, let's cancel it. We're pretty low already, so on points. So I'd rather not even transfer these. at the moment. I'll just continue doing this up until the new year. Like, I actually cannot send those man divisions. Because I already sent too much. Pretty much. Can't prevent the disbanding. These are just HQs as well. So there's nothing particularly special. From reserves to the northern front. No. I will probably do that, but I'd rather send them sooner than later as well. So definitely not necessarily looking to do this. Nope. There might be those reinforcements, but again, that doesn't mean necessarily that I want to send those. I'd rather send, for example, tanks, maybe. Alright, that's everything. For the moment. There. So now we only have the reserves theater box left with ground units. Let's take a look. We are getting Lend-Lease soon. Or we're already getting them. We're getting P-40s. 16 a turn. Okay. Not bad, I guess. And also Hurricanes. 29. But I have one unit that has Hurricanes. Huh. Alright, cool. But that wasn't what I was looking for. That's Far East. I was looking for D60s. Now it's been getting made. Okay, good, good. I'm not getting 169 a turn. Maybe I am. 81, 113. No, not 169, but at least a lot. I built 169. Alright, sweet. That means that these things can get filled up with that. There are no tank units that are ready. The motorcycle units are ready. That's nice. That means I can send them to the map. Take a look at those rifle divisions and naval infantry. I'm gonna instantly send the naval infantry to the northern front. They can just refit there. Yeah. It just means that I can take stuff from the northern front faster. And even after at 0.14, it still means that, you know, next turn maybe I can take another division, which is pretty good. All of these guys are 0, so I can't take any of those, but lots of artillery ready as well. And I also got a lot of artillery, so it's reasonable, I guess. I will take care of their unit status later in the commander's report screen. But I think that's all of them. Here that's also a few. Not too many, but that's okay. Some AA is ready. Map. Okay. Seems like all of these are now ready, so putting them on the refit has certainly worked. That means I also pretty much send all of them. Or at least almost all of them. None of them are also at a very low number. Now I have a turn with mud and instantly I have to take care of a lot of other things, making it still a pretty long episode. That's fine. I thought, all right, maybe I'm done with half an hour this time, but nope. And I'll have to distribute all these guys on the next turn too. It's gonna take ages. That's fine. Map. And man, I'm getting RSI here just from clicking all this stuff. Hey. Almost there. And send a mortar battalion. Most of these got nothing. I will not send them. Neither will I send a security unit, I guess. Let's put on refit. Alright, that actually changes a lot now. In terms of units in the Soviet Reserve, that is, for a bit, but there's so many tanks too. No, not the logistics phase report. Units. Construction units. And I will have all of them on none. Except those that are quite weak, which it's actually still quite a lot here. But that indeed means that we still have a very long way to go when it comes to filling these up. Alright, I will leave 70 alone for now. Let's go and take a look at motorized or motorcycle regiments. Anything under 75 will be put on refit. Next, artillery. Set all their status to none, and then having so many support units on refit will not work very well for my regular units because well, basically we're gonna try and fill in everything here. I want everything up to 75 here on refit too. But I think now that we have mod turns, it does also give an opportunity to work on these things a bit, since combat is going to die down. For a few turns I can focus a little bit less on regular units. Okay, there are actually not that many artillery pieces that are ready. So, anti-tank. For anti-tank, so many are not good that I will probably only put... Yeah, I'm better off starting from the other side. Here we are. The rest all needs to be on refit. I only have those, so I'm ready. AA. I'll also... do it differently from the top up. Although I think AA is probably not nearly so bad. Yeah, indeed. A lot of them on 76 too. Eventually I might put those on refit too, but definitely not now. Alright, took care of construction. Let's go to mortar. Let's keep mortar on the refit until they're at 100. They're all fine. Alright, that's the support units. That took a while. That's okay. Let's run it. Yes. I think at least the ground war will go a lot faster here. And there we are. Okay, let's start by taking a look here first. I currently have 53,000 units in Sevastopol. I don't want to increase it for the moment. I want to make a bit more sense out of this, so I want to put you under 9th Army. Eighth. There we go. That does look pretty good. They did actually get quite a bit of men. Except for the naval brigades, but that's fine. That also, especially since my opponent did not attack, has me thinking I can probably try and get a few reinforcements. I'm actually gonna send the mechanized out over to the reserves. Being at 23 is really bad. And I'll actually put the 60th Mountain there to refit. And I'll see what I can do. This is better, so should not have removed that fort. It really sucks. I really thought he would continue, but if he's not attacking, Do I want to keep it as a level 3? I mean, I kind of do. Do I want to spend 2 AP on it? I don't think so. I don't think that's worth it. Okay. Let's go and take a look. I have you on the 12th. Now what I did want to do is I wanted to make a city fort here. And I will use the 388th for it. Cost 10 admin points, but I actually think it's worth it. I can work on that over the long haul. Now, I will be sliding units down as these guys come up, but they'll mostly be in this area, for refitting. Both of these are okay. Just like that. And interesting that there are 2, but I guess because it's a city, well, I'm happy there are 2. Yeah, okay, so because these 2 X's are not switching, I know my opponent has something there. Bit of a bummer. And he at least has something here or here. Yeah. Too bad, eh? Okay. Well. That didn't work out. And he also has at least a unit here or here. Yeah, let's not get cocky here. And you can go in there. I can just keep you on refitting. So there is that. I do feel, yeah, crossing the river will get them to just one. Okay, you're ready to, I can actually get you on a refit. And I'm gonna put you here. If my opponent wants to fight for Mariupol, I guess that's fine. Next up, the line up here. And I also want to start getting some tanks down there, so that looks good. And then both of these will be coming in. Actually, I will rather already put you in here. So things will go a bit better there. Put you on reserve. How are all these refit? You're ready? Oh. So they can actually go on there. Then you there. Let's get the cavalry behind it for the moment. And do this. Now you need to refit. As well. Just like you. not that tank division, but you as well. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get these cavalries over in here and you there. You on refit. You there. 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 And I guess for the moment I can just put them up on the front line like that. Although probably better to just have infantry. So I'll do that. Do this. There's only light mud now, but I'm very curious to see whether my opponent is gonna try and do some battles. There is heavy mud on this hex, so let's take him off. Over and put him here. I will pull you back into that. Interesting that their defense is also supposedly not that high, but attacking from a heavy mud hex is very difficult. So I think that's the deal. I guess I will make an effort here. I'll just put you in there on refit. And currently just go back like this. Then I'm retreating one hex along that line, which I think is fine at the moment, since there's still light mud. Okay. Let's keep them going. And both of those are ready. They could technically fill up the gap. But I do have quite a lot to fill. Although, one thing I could do here, for example, is this. This. There we go. That fills it up in there, and it doesn't matter that I'm using cavalry. Let's see. But this didn't get taken. Probably have a unit there too. Even if they do leave it open, that's not good for me. Okay. Keep you on refit in Bryansk. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 units more. I have 1 cavalry here. One. I like sending the tank units here because having tanks into swamp. Then I can also immediately move those units now. There. And then we have only this hex. Has to be a solution for it. Yes. The 124th Rifle Division. Can move here. Then the 75th can move here. And 159th can move here. We'll see if he attacks with the Italians, but alright, that's now plugged. Given that, I do think I want to move forward. Also, because the closer I am to my opponent, the more attrition there is. And I think that's pretty good. So, okay, let's also start with refitting. If I'm doing something like that, I do need double units, I guess, on all those areas. In case my opponent decides to get frisky and attack. But this also gives me more space to retreat afterwards, and like I said, if he wants to fight, I can fight. Now, I most certainly do want to refit certain units here. You're at 64. Okay, let's start there. And did you actually get less men? Yeah, they took units out. Wow. Okay. I will put you in Tula. Okay, I want at the very least 3 units over here too. Then three units here. And 3 units there. That allows me to put you in here on refit. And for some of these to move further up too. Okay. And then now you're going to lose 2 units, meaning 20th Army. And then they're full, so this area here is going to be 20th. Let's move that onto the city. Next up, I want to get the 107th out and actually put it over somewhere down there for refitting. Let's start with you down here. I will switch these for these. Up here, they're all looking pretty good. Get you here. Then I got 3 and 1. It's a bit messy here. I'll give you that. But I don't think I should be switching up any of these. I will take out this mechanized. And put you in there. Then put the other mechanized to the back. Can't even move it there. And put you there. Not even attacking. Then I want at least you on refit. Or apparently not, they're at 75. Okay. I want to have a double line on each of those things. With either infantry or cavalry. Both of those need to be taken out entirely. And I'll also get some units away from Moscow because it's a bit cramped. Just like that, which is, you know, fair enough. Putting both of those on refit. These are tanks, tanks, tanks. Putting all those workers to work. Okay. The difference is very big between yeah, okay, I have these two, I'm taking them out. These two, you're going in here. Both of these actually need to refit as well. If only there was a place I can do that. Let's go somewhere else for a little bit because I'm gonna get a bit dizzy from all of those. Okay. Now you need to go out. You in. 10,000 for all of those, and these two. You as well. I got here the 383rd. Some marginal difference, but there we go. It'll be 22nd. 22nd, and let's do 42nd. And I only need to put some unit here under the 31st. And we're okay again. Nice. Let's take a proper look. Okay. You can be on already. Ready. I have this rifle division from the 42nd. So let's do that. These are all good to go. Now I have 2 units of the 55th. Will get replaced. And 34th. How about I put them in there? I can disband the fortified region as long as I keep a unit on that, and I will. disband this one. Disband this one. And replace you, the 55th for you. And I'll replace the 181st with, let's see. With you. 55th. Next, I have 2 units which are below 10,000. I think I still have some above it. So let's do this. And there's one last unit which is below. So that means I'm not putting any unit inside Leningrad this turn. That's okay. Refit, refit, refit. Refit there too. I want to create a depot. What? Hey. Ugh. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to build a fortified hex. And I'll build one here too. So I can get those places up to level 3 as well. You will go on refit. You will not. You will not. You will. Okay, that pretty much sums up Leningrad. But yeah, that's pretty decent. And looking good. Okay. Perfect. You're now ready, and these guys are now only depleted. Well, at least I get to use them. I also have you ready now. Let's take a look which of these is the weakest. I have a 7,000 here. Probably should be replacing that. 8, 7... Yeah, there are a lot of units here that need replacing either way. And let's use the 226th for it too. Take off 174th. Refit those guys. Most units here are not actually doing that bad even, so that's okay. I do have this guy, which is doing pretty poorly. 50%. So in reality, I would need an infantry replacement here too. It's easier if they're already closer by and my opponent is less likely to go and attack there. Let's put him on refit and see if I can just get some men in there. Probably not, but you never know. Might be worth a try. Okay, let's take out the cavalry. Put the rifle division in there. Okay, that's terrible. But I cannot be guaranteed that there will be heavy mud everywhere next turn, so let's keep them there. I actually have no reinforcements, so I really need to be somewhat careful here. As it is. Let's get both of you to refit there, so I can actually get both of these over here to refit. This turn suddenly still took a lot longer, even though my opponent barely even attacked. I have so much reorganization to do into what might potentially be static lines that it is taking a long time. Then you can get off of refit. You can get off of refit. cavalry here. Cavalry here. You on reserve. You on refit. Refit. You're out too. Yeah. You there, then. You in here. You should be refitting, but you can't, so let's just keep it ready. And put you in here so they can, I guess, kind of build up those fortifications. Central front. And these I'd rather keep now. Those are still rather weak. But let's put those cavalries. Got these two tank divisions, which are ready, both at 84, 86, which is also pretty good. Now, let's get those to work here. They can build up combat prep points. And these guys too. And here. Very well. Put all these on Western Front. Western Front. Western Front. Theoretically, I really should be reorganizing that mess. Okay, let's take out 11th Army. And 11th. Eleventh, 11th, 11th, and 11th. Then I'll get everything here into the 33rd Army. Except stuff like this. That too makes things look a lot better. And then last, I have the Neva operational group. Just gonna do that. And that. Now I'll do that. Hey, hey. All right. Now that that is taken care of, I do want to switch things up here. Let's start down here. focus 27th. They will get off. It's 27th. Then here I have 21st. Fourth Army. Fourth Army. I need to take 3. Army now overburdened, and that means that I can either do that. Well, Bryansk front, and Bryansk front. So everything is covered now in the Bryansk front. All right, now all I need to do is take care of a lot more. There. There. And you can go there. At the same time, I'll do this, and then I can go 6th Army. 6th Army. The 5th Army is a lot better, but let's see. 6th. 6th Army reserve. I see now. Start with that. Let's go 3rd Army. Reserve, or not reserves, just Southwestern Front. Now you can take more guys. As well. Okay, looking reasonable. Then all I'm gonna do now is send stuff. So start by taking a look. The Neva Operational Army should get all the rockets. And I'm gonna start giving all my units up to 7 sappers. Let's do that though. And don't have units coming from anywhere else. No. They need one more. Actually, I'm gonna go to 5 artillery. So I can get 2. Well, a lot of these are unready. But that means I should be transferring those to the reserves. Same counts for the AA that's unready. Okay, next up. Okay, 11th Army can get 1 artillery, 2 sappers. And they have 4 AA. I can put it up to 5. Okay. 33rd Army. Has 6 artillery. That's fine. They can get 1 AA, 1 sapper. Let's keep going. Twentieth Army. 1 artillery A and sapper. Then we'll continue along with 24th. Thirteenth Army. I have 2 artillery left. Guess it's 4th and 21st. Alright, now I want to go and take a look here at the artillery and the theater box. Crap. How do I get rid of the 49th Army check? Okay, like this. What I want to do is those that are on low TOE and are on the map. Is to put them on Stavka. Supposedly they're ready, but I don't think that's a good idea. Weird that I gave them to 24th Army, but in reality, they're no good. Okay. It's a bit of a shame, I guess, that I have to do this one by one, but we're up to 50, and I think... Shit. I guess anything above 50 I will not do, simply because of time constraints, I guess. Because oh, it's actually not that much. That was an accent. Stavka. Yard 58. Stavka. And then here we're at 61. Fine. I'll keep everything above 60 to just keep going here. Funny that they're so over the limit. Is there really a new... I guess they probably did switch from A to B, and now they have way too much. Okay, I guess that's it for this turn. I'll wrap it up and I'll again send it back to my opponent. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. And let's take a look at the logistics. Okay, I don't have a rail line here, so I can't build any other ones. There. Depending on where I'm gonna stop during the winter, I might want more. Brienne's Curse. Let's keep Sumi like that. There. 4, 4, 4, 4. Yeah. The places are fine here. Okay. Like I said, thanks for watching. Take care. And bye-bye.